The honing steel has an overall length of 19.5 inches, with the length of the honing surface at 13.75 of an inch. This item is made in Germany, and I reached out to the manufacturer to confirm the hardness rating on the honing surface, and it is 66 Rockwell. That's important because a honing steel can only be used to true a knife with a lower hardness than itself. I would describe the surface of the steel as a medium fine, and I'm going to come back to that a little bit later in this video. Now for our demo. We're going to use this honing steel to true the edge on this Premier Plus 12-inch chef knife. I'm going to show you the way that I've learned to do this. The most important part is that you have to have a consistent angle that matches the cut on the bevel. The cut on this bevel is at 15 degrees on each side. So to find our angle, we're going to start here. 90 degrees, half, 45 degrees, have it again to 22 degrees, and just a little lower should bring us to about 15. Now that we have the angle, I'm going to pretend to cut a little sliver right off the metal. And you should hear this distinct ring, almost like the knife is singing. You hear that? It's very important we keep that angle consistent throughout. Then we're going to switch and repeat on the other side. Now there are a few caveats that apply when you're working with a larger 12-inch chef knife. Normally you put a little bit of pressure on the knife as you're honing the steel, but with a 12-inch knife, it's a lot heavier. So you really want to let the weight of the knife do all the work. I'm not pressing down on this knife at all as I'm laying it along the steel. I'm letting its own weight do everything. Keep in mind, the edge is very, very thin. If you press down on it too hard, you'll fold it over on the other side. Now you can easily check whether we have this right. I like to run my fingernail down, right along the edge, and I'm trying to see if it catches on. I'm going to repeat on this side. And it's not catching, so I think we have it right. Now to test out our edge, let's see how we can feather this paper. Look at that. And I always want to make sure I check several points along this blade. We can see we are sharp throughout. And then right across the paper. And one more for good measure. Look at that. Slices right through. The next aspect I want to talk about, the length of the honing steel. This is a large one. It can accommodate knives up to 12 inches in blade length, which is great because I can use it with any of my chef knives. Now the drawback is that this one does not fit in any of my drawers. But that's alright because it comes with this hanging loop. And I have it hanging right off the side of my cabinet, which is better anyways because it's easier for me to reach. The next aspect I really liked, the handle. All of these F.Dick honing steels, the other ones I own, all have these really nice handles. They're just so comfortable. The bolster that sits ahead of the handle protects your hand, so if your knife does slip, it's not going to go into your hand. To sum things up, excellent craftsmanship, excellent performance. I would highly recommend this as a general purpose honing steel. I started sharpening knives over 10 years ago, and out of all the honing steels I've seen, these F.Dick ones are hands down the best. Nothing comes close. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you again to the folks at Tiger Chef for providing me this honing steel to review. And if you have any questions, please let me know below and I will get them answered for you.